Remember, the last Thursday of November. Sorry guys, it's not really a thing. You remember that Thanksgiving horror movie that came out last year, 2023? It was called Thanksgiving. Well, I just now got my merchandise that I pre-ordered last year, and I got most of it today. I got my John Carver mask, which by the way is a real person. I looked him up. And I got this 7-inch NECA action figure, which we're gonna review in this video. I also ordered the 8-inch, it's more of a doll version of this, but he didn't come in today, unfortunately. So we're just gonna review this one today. And I also got my Thanksgiving shirt. Let's take him out of the box. And I am pretty excited. That movie, the Thanksgiving movie by director Roth, it was very derivative, but I freaking enjoyed it. It was a fun slasher movie with a lot of derivative parts. For example, you know that opening scene for Black Friday? Well, the Krampus movie did something similar with less fatalities, but they did something similar with an opening scene of Black Friday. All this mayhem erupting. So here is the figure, and we're gonna take him out of here. But you can see there's a lot of parts in here. We got 5 different hand molds. We got 2 masks. We got 3 weapons, or 3 like 2 knives. 1 looks like a nut crusher. I don't know. We got an axe and a sledgehammer. We got this looks like a blunderbuss and a pistol. So let's take it out. Oh shoot. That's a lot of weapons, guys. Yeah, I'm afraid of opening these up because it's all gonna spill. Yeah, that's fine. Let's take this guy out too. John Carver. Well, his hat comes off. All right, so I've got him standing up, and his jumpsuit looks very similar to the jumpsuit on Michael Myers. But that's okay. I still think it looks pretty cool. Now, I want to show you something. He has, 3 masks in total here. I don't know if it's zoomed in or not, but the 2 other mask variants are these. I think it's important to show those because the face is what gives him his personality. So let's see if this face does come off. I'm pretty sure it does. Oh my god, it's a ninja. No, so it does come off pretty easily. He almost looks like the Burger King when he's wearing it. And I haven't watched this movie in a while, so I don't remember which scenes these masks are based on. It's been a hot minute since I've seen it. There you go. And then yeah, you could put his hat on, his little pilgrim hat. Oh, whoop, backwards. So he looks pretty good. I think he looks a little too lengthy for the actor who plays John Carver. And it's a spoiler. I'm not going to tell you who the killer is. In fact, I think it's a little interesting the way they made this movie because there are parts where there's no way it could have been this person that was killing, because you see him back in another scene, and then when the kid goes in this place, the John Carver's in there, the killer. But whatever, it's a slasher movie. It doesn't always have to make sense. I'll have to rewatch it just to make sure I'm not imagining things, but I'm pretty sure they made a huge gap there. But he looks pretty good when you put everything on him. Without all this though, he looks kind of dumb. But the guy is Caucasian, which you can see he does have Caucasian features. And it is a guy, so that much is a spoiler. I apologize. But yeah, he has multiple hands here. Let's see if he can hold any of these weapons. So he's got this sledgehammer. And man, honestly, I really forgot what happens in each scene. So I forgot how he kills his victim with this, like what scene that was. Obviously, he smashes with a sledgehammer. I apologize, guys. I know it was kind of dim in my previous clip. But here he is with better lighting. So yeah, the hat does come off, and you can switch his face out, and you can see that it is a male Caucasian as the killer. So Yeah, he has all kinds of weapons. I think my favorite one might be this one, because John Carver, the actual governor, was from the early 17th century, which would be the early 1600s, and he probably would have had a weapon like this. So I think it's kind of cool that this guy, who's wearing a John Carver mask, would have this kind of weapon. But the articulation seems to be just like your other NECA figures with this body type. Again, he looks a lot like Michael Myers with this jumpsuit. But yeah, that's what he looks like. And so it's pretty standard articulation. Let's compare him next to the miner from My Bloody Valentine. And you can see their suits are very similar too. In fact, it might be the same exact suit. They got different boots though. Different footwear. Like on this one, the pant goes over the boots on John Carver, but on the miner, the boots go over the end of the trousers here. But yeah, their body molds look very, very identical. But the miner from My Bloody Valentine has a few extra features like the gloves, the utility belt. I think the My Bloody Valentine figure is a great figure. John Carver's great too, like especially if you're a fan of the movie. I think you definitely need to have it. But you can see they're about the same height. Can he stand on his own? Yes, he can. That's kind of cool. So yeah, I will be getting the doll version of this, which is a little bit taller. So he's wearing like actual cloth for his clothes. And I think it'd be a nice comparison to compare this 7-inch figure with the other one, which is more, I think, 8 inches, I think. But yeah, you can totally switch out these hands if you wanted to. So some of these hands would be better for holding some of these weapons. Like this pointing hand right here is not good for holding this kitchen knife. But if you hold it still like this, it kind of looks like he's taunting somebody to come and get it. But yeah, this guy's giving some payback for the shoppers on Black Friday. But yeah, I'm pretty much a fan of the movie. Like, it's not a great movie, but I like the killer in the movie. He's very distinctive. So John Carver, guys, I will make another video when I get the doll version of John Carver. Before I end this video, let me show you some pictures of my John Carver NECA action figure compared next to other NECA action figures. And it's kind of hard to pose this guy without him falling down. That's true with a lot of the NECA action figures here. But if I had to stand, I could get him in all kinds of cooler poses. But there's some pictures with other NECA figures.